the 75 hard challenge, you will be shredded within a couple of months. Within the first 2 months, you will see like significant progress. And by the day 75, yeah, you're not even gonna realize that the person in the mirror looking at you is actually you. It's gonna take about 1 to 2 weeks for you to kind of accept your new face, your new body. And it's a very exciting time, and it's amazing because it's a positive change, not just physically, but mostly mentally. If you Google like 75 hard before and after pictures, and I will show you actually my before and after picture here for the first time. This is how I looked the first day of 75 hard. I was a little bit fat. I was around 86 kilograms. And this is how I looked at the last day or around the last day of 75 hard. I was about 83 or 82 kilograms, so I did lose some weight, which wasn't optimal, but I was okay with it at that point. And yeah, shredded, absolutely shredded. And so that's what you should expect if you are doing the challenge correctly. But the difference in the body is nothing compared to the difference in your mind. That's the real game changer. Your mindset around doing stuff, around getting shit done will completely change. You will become a completely different person. Your willpower, your masculinity, your aura, people will be more reactive to you. People will follow suit because they see how much you changed and they want the same thing. That's what you will achieve if you follow through all the 75 hard days. And if you fail, remember, I failed as well. I did 105 days the last year, but I still made it through because I knew that I was able to do it. And I saw all the testimonials before as well and the pictures, and I wanted that for myself and I wanted that for my environment. Because if you want to change your environment, the only thing that you can do is change yourself. Today is my birthday and today is the first day of the 75 hard. Weather is already shit. So this is definitely going to be a hard one. Went to the gym as well. I made some progress shoots. I will have the progress shoots in the gym maybe every month, maybe 2 times a month, something like that, just to really see how I'm progressing. But I will have progress pictures every day. It's not severe weather, but it's fucking cold. Welcome to the sock. Ooh. I'm trying to do some knee rehab because I can't sprint right now. I did some standard ego lifting with my friend in Budapest. I was pressing 100 kilograms and I overextended my knees. Right now it hurts when I walk. That's all. But this athletic field is usually packed, where it has at least some people. Now it's just one old guy with his walking sticks and me. Welcome to the sock. Get some. Still have to walk like 10 minutes from my dorm to this place. It's gonna be an amazing place to work out. And I'm not freezing my ass off. The best feeling during 75 hard is getting your first workout done outside in the morning. The hardest part is done. We've done it, boys. The way I measure my workouts is in the gym. It's locker to locker. So from the moment I leave the locker, I start my stopwatch until the moment I arrive back to the locker or near the locker. And I like to leave a 1 to 2 minute headroom at least, just to be safe, be on the safe side. So sometimes I finish my workouts in like 35-40 minutes. So in that case, I just stretch more. So I have a 10-minute stretching video that I do every single time. If you're interested, by the way, I'll link it in the description. Just ask for it in case I forget. You can click the link in the description. And it's really good. And I do that every single time after the workout when I have time. And if I would have more time, let's say I would have an extra 10 minutes, I would do the stretching video again. And as for the workout outside, I count the time I walk to the workout place and the time I walk back to the workout from the workout place, which is about 22 minutes. I only really work out actually intensely for about 25 minutes. which is fine. I mean, it is exercising that is required, not working out, and walking is an exercise. And I know that I want to keep the weight that I have. So if I were to be running 45 minutes a day, that would be almost impossible with a clean diet. So it's very important for me to burn as little calories as possible while still building some cardiovascular strength. The 3.8 liters or 1 gallon of water was very easy to drink. I got through all of it by around 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And no temptations so far. I had one guy give me some alcohol for my birthday. I have made a blunder earlier with the time management system I tried. I followed somebody's advice on the internet to really time block small steps for doing my business and for improving my general knowledge on business and on health and mental health as well. And I time blocked 90-minute blocks, and it just doesn't work like that for me. I don't know if it's because I'm really a beginner at business, like I just started my business a year ago, or if it's because it just doesn't suit me. I don't prefer it, and I got very, very little done in the past 2 weeks or 1.5 weeks ever since I was using that system. And so yesterday I decided to try not using it for one day, and I got amazing productivity today. I done about 9-10 hours of work again. I'm back on the grind. I was able to learn so much more. And the reason for why this works instead of just time blocking every single task differently for 90-minute blocks is you're able to go and research really deeply into one topic. And that might be just the thing that you do that day, but that might actually set you forward 20, 50, 100% for the next day, or even just 1%, that's fine. The point is that you're doing something. And if you are time blocking it with like the 90 minutes block or the 100 minutes blocks that I used, what's gonna happen is you will have to task switch in between these blocks. And as you task switch between the blocks, you will have to refocus over and over again. And there has been studies on task switching and multitasking, and trust me, it's horrendous. The ability for people to multitask doesn't really exist. They can task switch. Some people can task switch better. I'm very bad at task switching. And in general, humans are very bad at doing multiple tasks in one day. So the more that you do in a day, the less you will get done. I always try to get as little done in a day as possible. That's why I'm not really attending the uni lectures anymore. And I'm really, really focusing on the business, because I did that during January where there weren't any classes, and I saw the amount of progress that I was able to get. And I want to keep that up. If I can get at least 50% of that progress, I'm really good, and I won't need the university anyway to make money. I'll just make money from my coaching, and I'll make money from other products that I either give away for free, even though they're worth a lot of money, or charge for them in a way that's like worth purchasing for anybody that wants to get the results from the product and has like $20 or $30 or something like that. So, what's the conclusion? Focus on one thing for a day and see what happens. If you have work, if you have a job, and you are focusing on your like side hustle or whatever after the job, you're doing yourself a disservice. If you prefer to do your side hustle and you want to actually scale it up, so you don't want to stagnate it, you need to work on it before the work. Because the task that you do first during the day will have the least task switching tax, which is like a tax for the second task that you do something during the day. The second task that you switch to, you will lose about 20% of the time, because your brain will be zoning out and it will not be able to efficiently do the task. By the third task, it will be even more drastic, about 30 to 40%. And by the time you get down to the 8th task of the day, it's pretty horrendous. It's around, you lose 80% of the work during the day if you switch tasks 8 times. And so by switching tasks, I don't mean just going out to the toilet or making yourself the same meal that you make every day. By switching tasks, I mean fulfilling different purposes. For example, doing lead generation, shooting a video, studying, and messaging some clients, for example. In my experience, these are different tasks, these require different things. And of course, you can automate tasks, which means, I don't mean it like in an AI way. I mean, you can literally create habits that are so strong that your task switching will disappear because they become routine. So for example, brushing your teeth isn't a task. Making the same food, if you're making the same food every morning, that's not really a task because it's almost automatic. You don't really have to turn your brain on to think, oh, what should I eat today? No, always the same thing, ham and eggs and some bread, whatever. If you're not doing that, by the way, you're missing out on more time that can be used, even if you don't want to be productive, if you just want to have more time to enjoy life, that can be used that way as well. That's what I'm going to end up on, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, here's the progress picture for today. This is what I look like. See you tomorrow. Subscribe, like, etc.